Hello, and welcome back to How Not to Be a Medic, where I show you my sucky gameplay as a medic, and hopefully you can not emulate it and you yourself be a better medic, and all the while we talk about a random topic. Today is a topic that has been going on and off for quite a while, for quite many years, is YouTube broken? That is the question. It really started with Philip DeFranco, as you all know, talking about how YouTube is quote-unquote censoring him and how their new algorithm works and has been quote-unquote declining over the past few months. And actually, I kind of had my own ideas about it, and really, Matt from Game Theory kind of beat me to the punch, saying it's more of a we problem than an actual YouTube problem, is because YouTube wrote an algorithm to have viewer retention, not just people clicking, because of course, as he talked about, the clickbait problem is that people would click on a video, it would not be what they thought, and they would click off a few seconds later, but the old algorithm would count that as a view instead of an actual viewer retention. And I believe that is actually a good methodology for YouTube to have, is that why should clickbait get a whole bunch if people don't watch? But of course, as he pointed out, some people actually do continue to watch said clickbait. But the retention does kind of help with that. And so people who are having a problem with YouTube is that they aren't producing content that people will want to retain watching their videos. For example, is that just say you have a YouTuber who has 1 million subscribers, but on average, people only watch around 60% of their videos. And now let's just say another YouTube channel only has 500,000 subscribers, but their average viewer retention is 95%. The YouTube algorithm will say, hey, this person is producing more content that people actually want to stay and watch. And the longer people stay and watch, the longer they'll see the ad on the side of the video, and yada, 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 it is ad revenue. So the longer you can keep someone watching a video, as in viewer retention and video length is a nice balance, because you can have a hour-long video or a 30-minute long Let's Play video. They even call them Let's Plays anymore, whatever. But you only have half that time. But just say someone has a bunch of short 6-minute videos or 10-minute videos, and they have a 95% retention rate. So there is a nice balance between the retention rate and video length. I personally think around 10 minutes or so is the good video length. But if you also have a good retention rate on top of that, that is absolutely fantastic. And that's why in a previous video, which I'll link to down below, is that it's kind of old, it kind of had some old numbers and probably a little bit of bad math, because I kind of rushed that video. But I talked about how, do subscribers really matter? Yes, it does notify people when your video is up, but also if you have a subscribers but you have a very bad ratio, it kind of can lead to the algorithm saying a bunch of people just subscribe to him, so this might be a one-hit wonder, so I'll not send notifications to that person's subscribers. So that could be a problem. So that's why for the past 3 years, I've been watching the Game Theorist, and I have never subscribed. So I'm a part of that ratio, saying that this person is still drawing in the views from the proportion to subscribers. So that's why I really think is also a problem about people being unsubscribed. I'm personally only subscribed to about 20 or so channels. And I think the problem is that a lot of people are subscribed to like 100 channels or something around there. And suddenly, that just say that everyone gets busy in life, and just say for a week or two that someone's just busy with life, school, work, and they don't have the time to watch all the channels they're subscribed to. And then suddenly the YouTube algorithm is saying, this person's not watching them anymore. They must not like them because they're subscribed to all these other channels. So that's why people get, I believe, are unsubscribed, is because the algorithm is saying hey, watch this person, that gets more ad revenue, and that's why. So if you don't want to be unsubscribed, only subscribe to the channels that you really want to, and just now and then check on other channels you somewhat watch. And that is a good way to keep the channels you really like in your subscription feed. And actually, that's the one little thing I have a problem with YouTube, is that if there's nothing in the agreement terms that they can unsubscribe you from channels they perceive you don't want to watch anymore, if that's not in the agreement, YouTube kinda doesn't have any right to unsubscribe you. So that's my one little problem with YouTube, that they might be broken on that end. It's not really broken, it's just going against the terms of agreement, which that is kind of their fault, which actually kind of is broken, so whatever. So I'll actually will link to the video of Matthew giving his good reasons why YouTube is more our fault than a YouTube algorithm, is because the YouTube algorithm is trying to be more like Netflix, more like TV, because they want people to watch the content and see the ad revenue so they get ad revenue. So I believe YouTube is kind of in the right, and we'll just see in the end if the YouTube algorithm was a good business decision. After all, remember, YouTube is owned by Google, and Google is a business. That's all people don't understand. Maybe because they're a bunch of liberal ass pussies, but hey, that's just me. But YouTube is not some socialist collective, it is a business. And no matter how much they pander to the left, they are right because they want that money. Because they want to give money to their stockholders so they can continue as a business. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. YouTube is a business, and I'm sounding like a broken record. And we'll just see if this business decision is actually a good decision. Well, that's my 2 cents on the issue. Please comment down below, and I hope to see you in my next video. If I do in fact make another video.